We have arrived in the city of Siracusa. The small island Ortigia is connected to Sicily by two bridges, St. Lucia and Umbertino. We are staying at the Hotel Posta, right on the water. The city of Siracusa is approximately 2,700 years old and is the capital of the Italian province of Syracuse. It is well known as the birthplace of the mathematician Archimedes, as well as for its theaters, architecture, and Greek history.
Here in one of the main piazzas of Ortigia, we can see the ancient Greek temple to Apollo. The Corinthian columns are monolithic, meaning each column is one stone. As you can see, the modern city is built up much higher than the temple due to rising water levels. The temple was later used by the Christians, the Arabs, and the Normans.
The Piazza Greco features the Inda building. Inside, you can find a Greek theater that still shows classic Greek tragedies today.
This is Archimedes Square, named after the famous Greek mathematician. Archimedes was a man of Siracusa. In the center of the square, you can find La Fontana Aretusa. As the legend goes, Alfeo, the river god, fell in love with Aretusa, who sought to escape. Thus, the Artemis, the god, made her into a fountain very far away from Greece on the island of Ortigia. Eventually, Alfeo found his way all the way to Ortigia by coming underground from Greece. The myth serves to explain why there are freshwater springs in Ortigia. Legend has it that if you throw flowers into the Alpheus River in Greece, they will eventually come up in the Aretusa fountain.
Here we can see the town hall of Siracusa on the right and the town's main cathedral on the left. In ancient times, the town hall was the temple of Artemis, while the cathedral was the temple of Athena.
The beautiful Piazza Duomo of Siracusa features the massive Cattedrale di Siracusa.
The church was influenced by many different cultures. Originally a Greek temple to Athena, it was later built into a Catholic church. The Normans built a facade which was later redone in the Baroque style, and the columns are Corinthian style. The arches were cut out of the solid walls of the temple by the Byzantines to convert it to a Christian church. The marble columns were built by the Spanish much later.
The church features contributions from renowned Italian architects Luigi Vanvitelli and Antonello Gugini. Vanvitelli contributed the altar canopy, and Gugini contributed a statue of the Madonna.
And here we see the freshwater spring that runs under Ortigia. It sits only 3 meters from the Mediterranean Sea and supports ducks, fish, and papyrus. It exists as one of the northernmost places to support papyrus growth in the world. One of Syracuse's most notable sites is the Greek Theater of Syracuse. It lies on the Temenidi Hill and was first built in the 5th century BC before being rebuilt multiple times and renovated during the Roman period. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it continues to hold various outdoor performances, such as the showing of the Phoenician women that we saw during our visit.
The Phoenician Women is an ancient Greek tragedy by Euripides. It takes place in the aftermath of the well-known story of Oedipus Rex. In the play, Oedipus's two sons, Polynices and Eteocles, vie for control of the kingdom before eventually dying in each other's arms. Antigone, their sister, and Jocasta, their mother, look on in agony as there's nothing they can do. Siracusa was a beautiful port city and we really enjoyed our stay. It was filled with history, architecture, and culture. It is easy to see why Siracusa was a center point of the ancient empires.
Siracusa was very different from Cefalù. It was much less tourist-oriented, but still had a lot to do and see. It was probably my favorite area that we visited this month.